Yep, I just took a picture of the mattress on the ground.
Put that in the video.
Sorry, the original opening to this vlog actually got corrupted somehow, and you couldn't see it. So I'm kind of filming the opening late during the editing process in my bedroom right now. You can hear in the background my fiance is snoring away. So this is the now new opening to this vlog. We took a trip to Matranga, which is just down the road. So hope you enjoy the video. So peace out. I'm back behind the camera. We had a little issue. Anyway, so we're walking down the street.
Too bad. You should show them this building. The thing why this building is actually abandoned because of its smell. It smells like complete must.
Yeah. And we're not even going in there.
You can't even.
Mold and probably anything else are growing in there. So we're kind of on the street. Like I said, we're going to be going straight that way across the street over this way. And we're heading towards 12th Street.
12th and Villa.
Yep.
And you can show them the cop house. Finally.
So about a week ago, this little probationary house was set ablaze.
It got set on fire twice.
Yes. And there's still an award sign up, but they did actually catch the people eventually. And of course, there's St. Catherine's School with some people celebrating their kids' graduation. Looks like they had their graduation ceremony. We'll let people cross. And of course, there's more cars. So, this building here, this kind of nondescript thing,
Called Matranga.
Matranga. It's a little convenience store.
And you'll see what's inside.
So,
I mean, I don't think they would mind if you film in there. It gives them business.
so now we're on the intersection, still on
Villa.
Villa.
If you continue down that way, you get to another convenience store, which I don't think they're open now. But it's like a little donut shop. This way.
Yep. And so we're now entering the little convenience store of Matranga's. Alright, so
I know the guy's here.
So we're just gonna cut through over here. You can get pretty much all your small little items here. It's like going into a...
If you show the sign, it tells you what it all has.
Yeah.
You have cans, vegetables, all of your cans.
So I'm headed here for one item, and one item only as soon as I can get to it. Oh, okay, maybe they don't have the cold ones here.
What?
I was looking for, I'm in the wrong aisle in here.
What are you looking for?
A RipIt?
Looking for the ribbons?
Yes.
Ribbons are down that way.
Yep. Here, not much here. The event of the...
Takis for you.
This is where you get all your chips and your Takis and your Doritos. Of course, your beer. But I'm here for my drug of choice. RipIt. So, I'm going to go with this flavor. But I've only found these in convenience stores and only in Racine. I've never found these anywhere else. So,
and I got grape.
And my cameraman Jimmy has got grape
And some Doritos.
and some Doritos. So we're gonna end the video here, and we'll be back on our way home. Hey, and we're back. Got our stuff. 2 RipIts and a bag of Doritos came to $6.29.
Hey, it's not bad.
We're gonna be walking on our way back home. If you were to go down 12th Street or even 11th Street or Villa, you would actually get the lake. And I'd love to be able to get the 4th of July festivities this year for a good vlog.
I don't think
But because of
the coronavirus.
the virus, we are not going to be able to do it. So we'll stop here and let this person go through. If he's letting us go through, so let's go.
Let's go.
On 12th and Villa. It's a nice little neighborhood.
But don't ever come down here at night.
Yeah, at night is not the best.
It's terrible.
But during the day, it's actually nice and quiet.
Yeah.
As you can hear, there's more people out and about. I think I'm going to sit outside for a bit.
Get it what?
Sit outside.
Just vlog a little bit.
Yeah. Getting home, I'll show the other side of the street here.
Just a bunch of houses. Nothing too special.
Yeah. But
Passing the old freaking
probably moldy house.
moldy. It smells like mold.
Probably is. And just a reminder, stay tuned on July 9th for a very special vlog focusing not on my life here in Racine.
No worries.
My graduation.
Yes. We're focusing on my
Hang on.
focusing on my cameraman and stepson's graduation from Case High School. On that, you may have seen a snippet of it in the last vlog or two where we got his cap and gown. But we're going to be showing, I'm going to try to film as much of the whole thing as we can. This year, instead of the traditional ceremony due to the pandemic, they're doing what they call a drive-up ceremony. He'll be getting out of the car, while the rest of us will be sitting in the car with pretty much right up to the stage. So I'll try to get as much as they can. I have a feeling they're probably going to do a rush job of ceremony. You know, here's your degree. Congratulations, next person.
Right?
No speeches. Nothing from the valedictorian. Thank
Not
you,
even have a
pandemic.
Huh?
Thank you, valedictorian. Thank you, coronavirus.
Let's go.
So we're heading back to our house. This way.
Like I said, I cut through this driveway on the way back.
That house next to us is,
Our old friend of ours that died.
yep,
And it's just abandoned.
it's been abandoned.
You don't want to go in there.
I am not going to, do not ask me to go in there.
It's a mess.
And then here's our house, and then the field next to us used to have an apartment building that burnt out.
So I'm pretty sure they remember that from last year.
If you've seen some of my videos, I did do it. I'll put a link in the description to the fall of the local eyesore, but this was once a sign of a burnt out apartment building. And I'll even throw in footage of the news. Well, actually in that whole playlist, the beginning of it, there's a news article or a local news segment
With me in it.
with featuring, of course, my cameraman Jimmy in it. And he said something very inspirational. I'll leave that to you when you watch it. I'll leave a link in the description for that one, along with a few other things. As for now, we're going to head back to our house.
Don't forget to leave a like.
Don't forget
Make
to
Paul happy.
leave a like. Be sure to comment, subscribe if you like what you see.
And don't forget that notification bell, because otherwise YouTube won't send you notifications.
We're heading back to our house. There's our Impala
We're gonna have a RipIt talk.
and a big blue beast. My big blue beast. Of course, is decked out. Deadpool, Doctor Who, and Star Wars on the other end. Deadpool on the inside for the steering wheel. It needs to be cleaned, so I want to show you most of the inside. But we're going to sit in the shade, relax,
And maybe we might do a little bit of vlogging.
and do a little bit of vlogging. But until then, I will see you when I see you. Alright, hi folks. I'm back. We're back home at our yard. Of course, there's my car. And next to it, of course, is I'm joined by my cameraman, recent high school graduate, and wonderful stepson, Jimmy. So, this short little ending to this vlog is actually going to talk about a few things. You saw earlier in this vlog, we walked past the probationary house, or known as the cop house. It's a cop is an acronym for something. I'm not quite sure.
What?
I'm not quite sure. I have to look it up.
What?
But
Cop?
yeah, it
stands for police officer.
Yeah, it was a probationary house, so to speak, and
Got burnt down twice.
it got set on fire twice. Both times they used fireworks to do it, and they caught the people finally. But even though there's signs for a reward on it, there was no real motive as to do it. Now, in recent events, I don't like to get political or racial on my channel. I don't want to get my subscribers angry and lose subscribers, but I'm going to say something here. And this is going to be a controversial thing. Take it as an opinion, take it as you want. I am not trying to say that the protests that have been going on and are continuing to go on are a bad thing, as long as they're done peacefully. As long as I don't mind people. I mean, we've been peacefully protesting for decades and generations. The Teamsters have been protesting, labor unions, people have been protesting. In the 60s and 70s, we're peacefully protesting the war, and even passing a petition to get a local corrupt mayor or someone out of office is a thing. But what's, in my opinion, and I have to say this, folks, I don't like to get political. I don't like to get racial, on my channel, because I want all my viewers, and subscribers, and even my and friends on Facebook to understand that I have an open mind on things. My mom raised me to have an open mind on things. I don't like being a closed-minded jerk. But if you're going, I understand the message that was going on. Yes, what happened to George Floyd in Minneapolis, Minnesota is sad. The way the cop did it was wrong. And he got what he did, and yeah, people say, well, he didn't get what he deserved. I'm not going to judge the way he was punished. What I'm going to do is the aftermath of this is going to continue on until something is done. And if something is not done, we're going to continue to see this. But if you're going to sit there and protest, do it peacefully. I don't mind you standing there saying something needs to change and hold up signs, but when you get
Black Lives Matter.
Yeah.
I mean, in my opinion, all lives matter.
Yes, and I understand that the African American community in this country, in the past couple of years, hasn't had its fair shake in being treated by the public. And yes, I understand this got to stop. Now, those of you are going to say, well, you're not getting it. I get it. It's not about me saying I don't understand it. I understand the purpose and I understand the message of it. What I don't understand is when it turns to violence and you then use a positive message or message of change to justify you throwing rocks at police officers, burning down buildings, rioting and looting, and committing acts of violence in the name of something that should be done peacefully and could be done more effectively using a peaceful protest. And with that, I'm actually going to end this talk on that. We're going to go on to more positive notes about things. It's spring here and summer, or as I said in the previous video, construction season here in Racine. Restaurants are starting to open up now. Of course, most of them are actually limiting themselves to a certain number of people. GameStop has opened up officially, but you have to have 5 people in there. A lot of places are telling you can come in, but you have to wear a mask. are requesting that you wear a mask. Of course, Walmarts have been open through the whole pandemic, but they have changed their ways. They're still sticking to that. Rumor is that they're still working on a second stimulus package to go out to people. They're not sure when. Another rumor is that there's a second wave of this, and I don't think that's a rumor. I think that's a fact. China has recently had a second wave of the virus show up.
COVID-19.
Yeah, COVID-19 come through their country, and I have a very good feeling that it will end up back in the U.S. and eventually, and we'll be back to where we were, where we're self-isolating ourselves. Stores are closing and going to be closed. Not only essential retailers will be open.
And more people will die.
Our death toll is still rising from the first wave as we speak. And this is where I'm not getting political or racial on this. This is a lot of people are complaining that, and the protest didn't just start because of George Floyd. They just got worse, in my opinion, because of George Floyd. People were protesting
because of
in this state of Wisconsin, our governor Tony Evers, put in the order the minute it was found out that we were getting hit with COVID-19. Put out what he called the safer at home order, which is when schools were closing, non-essential businesses were closing up, restaurants could only do takeout or drive-through, of course, or delivery, and everything had to be contactless, and everything else. And this is, and the 6 foot and the social distancing laws came into play, and it was good.
Now?
It still is a law technically. Stores are still doing it, Jimmy.
Sure.
Anyway, the thing is if you want to slow the spread of this, follow these rules. Because the protesting, you didn't need to protest it. The rules were put in place to protect you from getting it.
Yeah.
Protesting it is not going to protect you from getting it. Because people in this state were protesting it to the point that the Supreme Court stepped in, and in a 4-2 vote
to raise the stay-at-home order.
Yeah, to keep the stay-at-home order going, it got shot down. Now that doesn't mean that okay. That doesn't mean that it's okay. One of the reasons I said I wanted to do a 4th of July vlog, and it's not going to happen, is because in Racine, there is a law right now in place that says no groups over 10 people.
We don't have 10 people, though.
Which means big events such as 4th of July parades, 4th of July fireworks, 4th of July picnics, 4th of July anything is not going to happen. At least the state's not going to say we can do this. However, in a way,
maybe we might buy fireworks and set them off and record it.
Who knows? In a way, but the city has also said that smaller communities within Racine, if they choose to, they can hold a smaller parade just down their street. Which is fine, but I don't know if there's going to be anything like that down here. And if there is, I'll probably be out on my porch filming it, but I doubt it. But the thing is this also doesn't mean that because there's no stay-at-home order anymore, it doesn't mean that you can gather out 20 or so people in your backyard for a barbecue. It's great to have a barbecue if it's you and 10 or less of your family members. But if you're going to invite your family members and your family members' cousins, second cousins, third cousins, high school graduation friends, and have a giant big old gathering and bang out, please don't, because you're not going to help anything. And with that, let's do a taste test of course, a RipIt flavor I haven't gotten to yet. I've been wanting to do kind of food and drink vlogs too, and we haven't really done that. And I can't find my wallet, otherwise I would do that, but like I said, funds are kind of low. So this flavor is called Limon. It's kind of it looks like a raspberry lemonade flavor. It's one of the few I haven't tried yet. So let's give it a whirl. You can taste the lemon, or the lemonade flavor, and a little bit of it does taste like raspberry lemonade.
Try mine.
Okay. And then Jimmy, of course, well, this is almost gone.
Yeah.
But grape, which is this. It's called G-Force, which is a grape flavor.
Tastes like a soda pop.
Tastes like a grape soda.
Yeah.
So, like I said, I've only found these things in Racine and in convenience stores. You can't find them at like going to Walgreens or only one gas station I know it sells it, and that's a BP up the road from here. That sells RipIts. Otherwise, like I said, they're in convenience stores all over the place here. As one of these days, I'd like to clean out our fire pit and get a fire, and we could do a fireside vlog at night. Said, I think I'm going to put a link in the description of what happened, of the story of the apartment building that's no more, that used to be next to us.
Hey, at least you have grass.
And we do have grass finally.
Shut it off.
Yeah, we never had grass in our yard. It used to be just a giant dirt pit somewhat, but now we actually have some grass. And I think that's due to a lot of rain and some other stuff.
The sunlight too.
Sunlight.
Because the building's no longer blocking it.
So we're finally getting grass. So with that, I'm going to end this vlog. Peace out until tomorrow. Oh yeah, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe the video, and subscribe to the channel as well.
And hit that
and
notification bell.
remember to hit that notification bell. Set it to all so you get all further updates from the channel.